Hi, sweetie.
Hello, teacher.
And how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I say here, I see you. Okay, tell me about your free time. What do you like to do in your free time, Hung?
Uh, I like reading comic, playing sport, and riding bicycle.
Playing sport?
Yes,
Okay, what sport do you like to play?
badminton and football.
Badminton and football. And what else do you like to do?
What?
What else do you like to do? Do you like to go
Um,
for play games, like online games?
Sometime
Okay. Let's have a look at here. What do you think number A is doing? A.
chatting online
And number B?
is reading magazine
Good. And number C?
is drawing
Jogging. And number D?
going shopping
They went shopping. Okay. Which one do you like here? Which one do you like to do?
reading comic, jogging, and chatting online.
Um, okay. Now, let's go here. Doing. Which activity would you like to do? Like doing. We have to choose the right word here. So, hang on. Okay. Doing. Which one is doing?
Exercise,
Doing exercise. Okay. And what else can you do?
going to the gym,
Doing to the gym? No, not doing. Doing.
doing nothing.
Doing nothing. Yes. Okay. Doing nothing. What about going?
No,
Going?
going to the gym, going for work.
Going to the gym, going for a walk. Okay. Who is this? Hi, is it Army?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Ami.
Is it Thien Ngan?
Yes, yes.
Thien Ngan. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, going. Huh?
Mm, going for work, going to the gym,
I'm going to the gym. Playing. Ngan, what can we do for playing?
playing football,
Play football,
Playing football and
playing
another.
tennis.
Yes. Playing football and playing tennis. Okay, and the last one, watching a DVD and watching TV. Ngan, what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I like listen to music.
You like to listen to music. Okay. Hang,
Yes.
what do you find boring? Look here.
Mm,
What do you find boring?
doing nothing.
Doing nothing you find boring, okay? What about you, Ngan?
Uh,
What do you find boring?
Boring. Boring
What do you find boring?
for work.
Look here at watching a DVD, doing exercise, football, going to the gym, doing nothing, going for walks, playing tennis, or watching TV. Which one do you find boring?
Uh, Boring for works.
Walks. I find going on walks boring. Going on walks is boring. Okay. What do you find relaxing, Hung?
Mm,
What do you find relaxing?
relaxing. Or DVD. Tennis.
Watching a DVD?
Yes.
You find relaxing watching a DVD, okay? Ngan, what do you find relaxing? Ngan? Okay. Okay. Watching a DVD you find relaxing. What do you find interesting, Hung?
Interesting. Football. TV. And football.
What do you find interesting?
Playing football.
Playing football. Ngan, what do you find interesting?
Interesting. Listen. DVD.
Listening? No, no, not listening. Watching a
DVD.
DVD. Watching a DVD. Okay. What do you find exciting, Hung?
Exciting. Playing. Doing exercise.
Exciting is doing exercise.
Yes.
Okay. What do you find exciting, Ngan?
Exciting playing football.
Playing football. Okay. Okay. Number 1. Now, I don't like, I love, I prefer, I really like, it depends, my favorite thing. Hung, using the internet.
Mm, I prefer using the
I prefer
no,
using the
really like.
I really like using the internet. Okay. Chatting online with him. Chatting online with him. Okay, Ngan, what do you think? Now, him could be your brother, your cousin, your friend. Chatting online with him. Ngan?
I don't like chatting online with him.
I don't like.
No, I really like.
I really like. Okay. I know, but if you use I really like, then you can say I love. You can only use the word once. We've used I love and we used I really like. Next one, Hung. Doing nothing to doing exercise.
I
I prefer doing nothing than doing exercise. Next one, Gan. Going to the gym.
I don't like going to the gym.
I don't like. Hung. Sometimes I like going for walks.
it depends.
It depends. Okay, it depends. It depends. Okay. Let me type it. Okay, number 6. My favorite thing. My favorite thing is going shopping. What's your favorite thing, Hung? What's your favorite thing?
Is read comic, play sport, and riding
Read
bicycle.
comic books.
Read comic book, playing sport, and riding bicycle.
And ride my bicycle. Okay, Ngan, what's your favorite thing?
I like playing. I like singing and drawing.
You like singing and drawing. So I write here. Okay, Collins. Okay. Number 2. Okay, let's go down here. Number 1, Hang, does your best friend play tennis?
A.
Can you read it?
No, he doesn't play, but he likes playing computer games.
Do you watch DVDs, Ngan?
Yes, I like. B.
Tell me about something you like doing, Hang.
I like going to the museum. It's very relaxing.
Do you do any exercise, Ngan?
Yes, I go to the gym every morning at 6 a.m.
Do you like reading newspapers, Hang?
Uh, A. And sometimes I read the newspaper on Saturday.
Okay, so we never say I very like. I very like is wrong. We say I really like. Now today you are going to talk about a newspaper or magazine you enjoy reading, okay? You have to say what the magazine or newspaper, what the name is, what you like to read. Do you like to read the fashion, the sport, the travel, the jokes, the interviews, the letters, the news? You have to say when you read it and where you read it. And then also you have to say why you read it, if it's interesting or not. Okay. Hang, what do you like to read?
I like to read paper.
Newspaper?
Yeah,
Okay. And what kind of newspaper?
is Bravo.
Okay. And which part do you like to read?
News.
Okay, next. Can't just give me one word. You have to give me a whole paragraph. In sentences, not words. Tell me in sentences.
I really like reading newspaper, and my of newspaper is travel to some new place.
When do you read it?
I read sometimes.
And where? And why?
I read in my home and because it's very interesting.
Okay, Ngan, what do you like to read? Do you like to read a magazine or newspaper?
I really like read magazine. And I always read it. I read fiction and and the past I read is interviews. I every day read magazine and I read in my school. The magazine is really interesting, so that's why I like it.
Okay, today I am going to talk about one of my favorite magazines, or Hang will say newspapers. It is quite fun to think about it. The magazine or the newspaper is called, and then you have to say the name of the newspaper or the magazine. It is a weekly, or you can say monthly publication. Okay, so now you have to say, I can read it once a month or once a week, not both, okay? You have to choose. You can't say it is a weekly or monthly publication. No, it is a weekly publication or it is a monthly publication. So when you have a newspaper, it's usually weekly. When you have a magazine, it's usually months, once a month. For me, the benefits of reading this magazine is to gain information about interviews and news or fashion, and to learn about fashion. Or Hang can say, I love to read the news and learn about new activities happening in our area. For me, the benefits of reading this magazine is to gain information about interviews and to learn about fashion. I love fashion. I love fashion and to read about it. The interviews has a lot of information, and the host will interview a famous person. This interview I read about last month was about, and then you tell me about the interview a little bit more. Tell me about the clothes or what you like. Conclusion. Reading holds many benefits. I enjoy reading because it makes me feel calm and relaxed. I gain a lot of new information by reading these interviews, as well as improving my language skills. This is just an example. Hang, if you want to talk about the newspaper, you can say, today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite newspapers. It is quite fun to talk about or to think about. The newspaper's name is, I buy the newspaper once a week or once a month. For me, the benefits of reading the newspaper is to gain information about the news and the events. I love reading about new events that's happening in my area. I love to learn about the news so that I can know what's happening in my area. One of my favorite activities happening this month is, then you can talk about the activities or what you like about the reading part. Okay? Let's have Thien, you can try first. See if you can read this for me.
Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite magazines. It's quite fun about it. Magazine is called, it's a monthly publication for me.
Okay, no. Sweetie, listen to me. Do you want to talk about a magazine or a newspaper? Huh? Newspaper
Yeah.
or magazine?
Magazine.
Okay, but now you have to say the name of the magazine. You can't just say nothing. What's the name? Here, look. You can't just ignore this. Here, what is the name? You have to say, okay? You can't just keep quiet. You have to say, the magazine is called Fashion 10 or Vietnam Local, or you have to say the name of the magazine, okay?
Yes.
Hang, try again.
Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite magazines. It's quite fun to think. The magazine is called Jungle in Vietnam. A monthly publication for me. For the benefits of reading this magazine is to gain information, interviews, and to learn about fashion. I love fashion and to read about it. The interview had a lot of information, and the host will interview a famous person. This interview I read last one word about.
Now here you have to put in your own information. Tell me.
Mm,
Who was the interview with? What was the interview about?
about mm, about that.
Okay.
This interview I read about last month was Nana. Reading how many benefits. I enjoy reading because it makes me feel calm and relaxed. I gain a lot of new information by reading the interview as well as improving my language skill.
Okay, now Hang, you are reading too fast and you're not saying all the words. You're saying 2, 3 words in a sentence. You are missing words. I don't know why. You have to read it slowly so I can hear all the words, okay? You're not saying the
Yeah.
words. Try again. Today.
Yes.
Okay, Hang, read it again. Today.
Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite magazines. It's quite to think about. The magazine
It's quite
is called
fun to think about. Don't miss your words. It's quite fun.
quite fun to think about it. The magazine is called Jungle in Vietnam. It's a monthly publication for me. The benefits of reading this magazine is to gain information about interviews and to learn about fashion. I love fashion and to read about it. The interview had a lot of information, and the host will interview a famous person. This interview I read about last month was Dana. Reading how many benefits. I enjoy reading because it makes me feel calm and relaxed. I gain a lot of new information by reading the interview as well as improving my language skill.
Okay. Ngan, you can try.
Okay. Today I am going to talk about one of my favorite newspaper. It is quite fun to think about it. The newspaper is called Family. It is a quickly publication For me, benefits of reading this newspaper is to gain information about interview and to learn about family. I love family and to read it about. The interview has a lot of information and the host will interview a famous person. This this interview I read about last month was about um a friend reading host many purposes. I enjoy reading because it makes me feel calm and relaxed. I gain a lot of new information by reading this as improving my language skills.
Okay, good. Okay, you need to practice this, okay? Okay. So tell me about your newspaper or magazine. Describe a newspaper again. Ngan, you can go again.
Read it again.
Do you want to read it again? Tell me again.
Okay. About one of my favorite newspapers.
Today I am going to talk.
Today I am going to talk about one of my favorite newspaper. It is quite fun to think about it. The newspaper is called Family. It is quickly publication. For me, the benefits of reading this newspaper is to gain information about interview and to learn about family. I love family and to read it about. The interview has a lot of information and the host will interview a famous person. The interview I read about last month was about a family reading host many companies. I enjoy reading because it makes me feel calm and relaxed. I gain a lot of new information by reading these interviews as well as improving my language skills.
Okay, good. Let's see if you can try again, Hang.
Read again.
Yeah.
Today, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite magazines. It's quite fun to think about it. The magazine is called In Vietnam. It's a monthly publication. For me, for the benefits of reading this magazine is to gain information about interviews and about fashion. I love fashion and to read about it. The interview has a lot of information and the host will interview a famous person. This interview, I read about what done. Reading holds many benefits.
Sweetie, you need to tell me, look. Tell me, what's going there? You can't just stop there about and jump to that part. You need to tell me, what was the interview about? Tell your own ideas here. What is the interview about?
Fashion.
Who did they interview? They interviewed who? Maybe a film star, a famous person. Who was the famous person? Maybe Taylor Swift or a football player.
Yes.
Maybe Jordan. So you have to tell me, who did they interview and why you like to dress their clothes? Okay, tell me. Tell me some information there.
The interview I read about last month was about for about 1 hour. Reading has many benefits. I reading because it makes me feel calm and relaxed. I gain a lot of new information by reading this interview, as well as improving my language skill.
Okay, now you're gonna try and remember it, okay? Let's go again. Ngan, you can start. Describe a newspaper or magazine you enjoy reading.
I say this sentence.
Describe a magazine or an newspaper you like reading.
Fiction.
I can't hear, sweetie.
I say fiction.
You have to describe. We just practiced it twice. Here. We practiced it, okay? Describe a newspaper or magazine you enjoy reading. You have to tell the teacher now. Describe. What kind of newspaper? You must say which parts, when, and where you read it, and why you like to read it, okay? Here,
Okay.
focus on this. Here, this is the cue card. You have to speak about this now.
Yeah.
The examiner is going to ask you. Okay, try.
Today I will talk about magazine. It is called fiction. The part I interview is a part of I read. I read it every day and read in my school. The magazine is very interesting.
Okay, what parts are you reading? Tell me about the interviews or the parts that you are reading.
Is fairy tale.
Look here, sweetie, you must remember, okay? Look, here, remember, and then you have to speak it, okay? You can't remember?
Yes.
Okay. Hang, can you remember?
Yes.
Okay, let's see if Hang can try. You try, Hang.
Yes.
You tell me about the magazine.
Going to talk about my favorite.
Today, I'm going to talk
I'm going to talk about